Hi there, Marge here from Rose Grows in Harlem. Time to get the seedlings into the ground, or the containers. It is Saturday, April 27th, and it's a beautiful overcast day. A little sunny here and there, but we'll see. I have my boyfriend being very gentlemanly and doing the camera. So come over here and take a look at some of the seedlings that I want to put in today. I have the basil over here. That was set in on March 27th. Sage the same. Parsley was done on the 28th. I have some beans over there. Those are probably the 28th or the 29th. I have my cucumbers, some okra. These are all tomatoes. These are my organic apples. These are all done either the 26th or the 27th or the 28th. And my jalapeno peppers and my banana peppers. So I will go through each area and show you where they're gonna go. There may be some cleanup that has to happen because I have trellises and all types of crap left over from the year before, and we'll get that worked out. I'm going to use this all-purpose fertilizer. It's Dr. Earth's. It is 4-4-4, so it's pretty, balanced, and it's good for veggies, flowers, potted plants, pretty much everything. I have special rose food, I have special tomato food, but I don't even bother with that. If I get it for free or if it's on sale, I'll buy it and I'll use it, but this should be good for everything. All right, let's get started. One plant per container. So I'm going to put about a handful in each. This is where my tomatoes will go. And I will mix it up a bit so it doesn't burn the plants. My right hand's way stronger than my left. Okay, so now, tempted to do 2 of each. Let's see, I have 12. Should I just do all tomatoes? I might just do all tomatoes. All right, let's do San Marzanos. There's so many. Now, this is the cool thing about these cell trays. Boop, pop right out. All right, so I'll do San Marzanos here. Oh, I forgot my labels. Whoops. Let's see if I can spread these 2 apart. Oh, I'm gonna put a few in there just in case. And put them right up to their nape of their necks. Okay, San Marzanos. Maybe I'll just do that. We'll see who survives. I get labels, I'm just gonna do that. Next up, these are the snowberries, which are yellow tomatoes. This one has three tomatoes. Oh, that dirt was not ready. Oops. Oh, there we go. This one. Oh yeah, I should have wet that a little more. That's okay. Okay, that is the snowberry. Next up, my absolute favorite, brown berry. And these are purplish brown. Ooh, there are little jumping spiders everywhere. Fun times. A little spider. That's the brown berry. Okay. Do the same for these other three. This mix is the mix that I have in this other video, which I will link to up at the top and in the description. I believe it's just compost, and I mixed it with some topsoil. I could add a lot of other things to it, but I'm going to leave it for now. Generous now so that I don't have to add more later, and they're normally fine throughout the year because of the compost. Next up is Italian Roma. biggest ones. Oh, and the onions smell so good. So these over here turned out to be walking onions. They literally escaped from another part of the garden. Okay, so it's the Italian Roma. Next up is the beefsteak, which this one totally came out the side. That's gonna be interesting. Oh, how do I save you? Will you gently come out? Ooh. Oh, I don't know. I'll plant you with someone else. I'll plant you with this little fella. We'll see how you turn out. You look like a trooper. What I'll end up doing with the rest of these is I will probably put out an ad for a plant sale. I said that last year and I didn't do it. I just put them in the compost, but whatever. See what happens. Okay, and last, but definitely not least, these are my Okra Lady seeds. These are the midnight snack. These are like really, really dark tomatoes, and I'm very excited for them. They look delicious in the picture, and I'm expecting them to be delicious. And we'll take this one. There, so we know that that's that one. Okay, that's the tomatoes. All right, so these last year I tried to use for tomatoes, and I waited way too long. So instead, I'm gonna use these for the beans, since the beans went off without a hitch in August. So if I would have let them grow longer, I would have actually gotten beans, which would have been great. But they're dry as all heck, so I'm gonna water them down, then I'll add some fertilizer, and then I'll add the beans. They also have, if you come down here, there's a, if you look inside, there is a slight lip, because I have a tray down there to make sure it keeps whatever moisture it can, because these dry out really fast in the sun. So I should have 6 beans, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do my fertilizer. Good to know there are no ants in here. There were ants everywhere last year. Hopefully they're finding other locations. Oh, this mulch on top. Some garbage from the label from last year. These are the trays from Botanical Interests. I'm just popping them right in, just as they are. Well, I wonder if I should open the bottoms. We'll see how it goes. Small mulch it had. I wonder what mulch I put out here. This must be roots or something. I don't know. I hope I'm not killing these roots underneath. Probably tearing up the roots. All right, so if you use these Botanical Interests, don't leave them in the small tray for long, because the roots will attach themselves to the paper, and I hope they're not killing the plants that I just. My poor babies, they're stuck. I'm sorry, I hope I don't kill you. Oh, now the sun is out and now it's hot. Figures. Got the label, garden bean. I probably should have wet the box too, but whatever. Okay, that's done. Water them in. I'm going to end here, but I'm going to do the same thing with the tomatoes, and then I'll be back. Okay, so last year, this is where I had my pumpkin experiment. Now it's just weeds. So I'm going to use these later for the tomatoes, and I'm going to clear this out and put my basil and my sage. easiest part. These are very cheaply dug in weeds. Easy to take out. And good mulch. So we'll keep that. See, this is where last year, this is why you don't use Sharpies. Can you read what's on that label? No one can. Don't use Sharpies in the sunlight. Or if you do, use the ones that are oil-based. And those are still being tested. Okay. So, this yellow thing, I don't know what that is. I think it's some, I don't know. It's some kind of weed, but it looks pretty. So I'm leaving it next to my oregano. These are more walking onions. I will leave that there. But I will put my sage here, and I'll put my basil there. I don't have a lot of sage. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually I have a lot of sage. That's good. This was planted on 3/27. So I'll put the label here, and I'll get the fertilizer. The oregano is already pretty well established. I don't want to give it any more energy to grow. It might take over this whole side of the garden. Dock in there. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna try to get 4. This is small enough. That should be fine. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. We should have wet this as well, but it's fine. Oh, there's some kind of some kind of dock root. Okay, so that's the sage, and we have the basil. Very easy to tell apart from their leaves. So I have 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy to clean. Probably should thin them out, but basil grows like a weed here. So I'm just gonna let it do its thing. There's a random onion. Let's plant it over here. Because we like volunteers. Oh, something else. There's this one? No, just some other random roots of another plant I must have missed. That might be my thumbnail. Okay, now get that with the water. Great. All we have left are borage and marigolds. So I will leave it at that for today, and tomorrow we'll work on some of the other fruits and things.